Yes, peoples. Welcome back to another episode of the TheStockroom podcast.
He's already live. He's live.
Tapped in.
He's live.
Crazy or what?
He's fucking live.
Come on, man.
Welcome back to another episode of the TheStockroom podcast. I'm joined by my wonderful, great, excellent, obnoxiously brilliant co-hosts.
I'll take that.
Oh, yeah, fucking why not?
Michael and Bolu.
Come on, man.
Praise God.
We in the cut.
Praise
Know the
God.
vibes.
Praise God. Thank you.
Appreciate you every time.
You know. I feel like when a celebrity comes on in
the shows.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Hey guys, before you get into this one, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you know when you drop
Bro,
another video.
guys, why is he wearing glasses?
Stop
Bro,
asking questions.
Don't ask questions
Let
about
him land.
swag, bro.
Land.
You either get or you don't.
Facts. Real nigga shit, man.
Guys,
Anyway,
This-
guys, tap into the channel. You know what I'm
Tap
saying?
in.
This guy
Make sure you
got
share to your
one
friends as
pair-
well.
this
What
guy
do you even say? Shut
one
your ass
pair
up. Hey guys, whatever you
of
say,
Travis
don't
Jordan
listen.
ones, and he's been acting different ever
Guys,
since.
What I'm saying is, yeah,
words to specs, come talking money. You see that? See it? Yeah.
All I'm
Come
saying
talking
is, yeah,
racks.
you see this couch here. This is the winner's couch.
This is the what?
I got seven.
Yeah.
I was 7 for 7. Yes. What?
Yeah.
Yesterday, 2 days ago, I was 7 for 7
This guy won 7 Yeezys in a row.
in a row.
I've been cooking back to back for
Cooked.
4 weeks.
You see,
We can't relate to average conversations
I
now.
cooked the app harder than your bots, bro. Explain that to me, bro. Explain it. Yeah, I had people asking me what bot do I use. That's how I use Jesus Christ, bro.
That's
Right.
He said I use Jesus Christ, praise God.
I said, how did I win 07?
Jesus.
Oh, God, man.
That's
Say,
crazy.
I got God on my side, no care.
No, for real, man. People are, what's your secret? I said I gave my life to Christ.
I hear it.
Give yours too, man.
I hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
God.
Michael, how have you been, man?
It's been great, man. Honestly, bro. Obviously, work's been busy.
Can you take off those glasses, bro?
No. Listen, you know what? Because you're mad at it, I'm keeping it off for the whole show. I'm keeping it off the whole show. Guys,
Hey, this is going to be one of
this
those
is the thing now.
episodes.
Guys, for later on, if he starts crying, you understand why.
no, but I'm calm, man. Obviously, got a couple shoes here and there. Yeezy day was. We'll get into that later. I'll hold my opinion for a sec, innit? But in terms of my week in general, it's been alright. You know, picked up some New Balances. Why not? I think they're coming on like Monday.
I think I saw it on.
MBT.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw MBT story. Clean.
Good
Shout
good
to
shoot that.
Yeah, man.
Shout MBT.
Sensible shoe, man.
Clean,
Couple
clean.
fits there as well. I've got them in mind.
Rope laces as well.
Leng.
What is it, bro?
You got
rope
rope
laces.
laces?
No, I think I saw. I think there were rope laces that
Really?
I saw. I think it was.
Yesterday?
Don't quote me. Don't quote
Gonna
me.
have to look at this now.
Don't quote me. I think
But,
it was rope laces.
Yeah, man. No, it's been a calm week. I can't lie. Like, obviously, it's been busy. Work, content. It's been busy, really. But yeah, everything's coming together. And obviously, football starts this week.
Football starts today. Right now,
Obviously,
Crystal Palace is
obviously,
playing
right
Arsenal.
now.
Football comes back in it. Like obviously, we had the women win Euros. What the men couldn't do, the women came and cleaned up.
Facts.
Shout out to my G's, Chloe Carney. Shout out to what was her name?
Something Kelly.
Chloe Kelly.
Chloe. It's probably
Chloe Kelly. And there was
if it's Chloe Kelly, shout out to you.
who's the person? Who's the woman with bare caps for women's football?
Is it Beth Mead? No, that's just
No,
the
not Beth
captain.
Mead. Not Beth Mead. Beth Mead's cold though. The tall one, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
Veteran. Yeah. Shout out to women's.
Shout
them.
out women's football.
Come on, man. You see what I'm
guys-
saying? You
guys
see
really
what the
got
men
through.
couldn't do. The women cleaned up and he did it with ease, bro. And I get to the fact he went extra time, but he didn't go to penalties.
Yeah,
They didn't make her sit through nonsense.
Yeah.
They just smashed it.
yeah.
Why can't the men do that?
I feel like you know what. I said you know what 3 times.
I
The
hear it,
men, England men, they get paid more if it takes them. If they take the people to penalties.
Damn.
I'm calling it now. That's why they took so
It's
long.
a big conspiracy.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not true. Anyway.
Guys, these
A
glasses.
black belt, but it wasn't kung fu.
These
All
are
I
looking
saw is
crispy. Are you
LP
crazy?
when I withdrew.
Oh, have you seen it?
I'm just looking at the video now. Yes, sensible.
Is it
man.
is it rope laces?
It's not rip laces though. It's
It's
just
not.
standard laces.
Standard laces. My bad.
Yes.
I was seeing things. Bolu, chat to me.
Just working and then cooking up Yeezy day, I guess. Imagine, I was running in and out of the office because I have no service in the office.
That's flipping funny, man.
So I was running out. I already
So it was when you
told
got the Snapchat notification that you knew to run.
I had the live stream on my laptop.
On your laptop makes sense.
This is why you have 3 screens. So I had the live stream on, and I was working.
And 2 work screens.
Yep.
Sensible.
So once it was time. Once it changed to live on the app outside.
Well, he said outside.
I'm
inside.
outside. I
Quickly.
told them you're gonna see me come in and out. I'm here to win shoes, bro. Don't disturb me. I'm winning
Here
shoes.
cooking.
For,
This is bigger than your company, bro.
For context, the Stockroom ran we're doing it again. So by the time this comes out, actually no, it's gonna come out after
Sneakers Day.
Sneakers Day. So cool for Sneakers Day and for Yeezy Day. Yearly, we're basically tapping you lot in, and we're going through releases and all the info, conjecture as to what's going on the day. So Yeezy Day, we were running, I think it was a mixture of me, Bolu and Michael. We were on from 6 a.m. I'm so glad you started at 6.
6 a.m. I was there. I said, wake up!
6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. Bolu was on, and then I think I took over because I think you were working.
Yeah. I was working from 1:30, but I was in and out from about maybe like 11 to like 1-ish before I started work.
Yeah, and then from then on 1 to 5, 6-ish was me, yo.
Yeah.
That it was. I'm telling you now, it was hard.
It was a shift.
I don't think you understand.
Guys don't understand how hard it is to run.
How hard it is.
The screenshots, send them to the chat. Yo, guys, this is live. I can't post it, but somebody post it.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what it is? My manager was walking up and down, and I'm on my phone in it, but my place is calm. Where I work is calm.
Yeah.
But I was like, I hope they're not thinking anything like. But I need to do what I'm doing. I need to do what I'm doing. I need to keep the
games. I'm working.
I'm not playing games. I'm not joking. Like, but I was trying to cook up the tins on Yeezy Day, and I feel like a lot of people bagged. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to say, but you people that are asking for slides and foam runners every 5 seconds, how did you slides? How did you? Listen, the info that I know is the info that I'm relaying on.
You get it?
You know as much as I know. I'm just trying to get info early and then post it out to you lot through cook groups and stuff. But guys were asking me. I was getting DM. The amount of DMs, bro.
We see when you're saying, we got bare DMs.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. And when I switched over to the actual account,
Bro, they thought we were Adidas, bro.
Broski.
They were DMing so that we could plug them.
When you drop in the slides, I said we.
It's like was it when you drop in the side? For fuck's sake, when you drop in the slides or something.
What?
We.
In my mind, I was like, yo, slow down, buddy.
No, it's because there's 3 stripes on my forehead.
I lie.
You see the 3 slits? Yeah, 3 stripes.
So we were Yeezys a couple times. You think I'm that guy? Come on, man. Serious, fam.
I'm as casual as you guys.
Come on, man.
Honestly, man.
But yeah, how was the Yeezy Day for you, man?
You know what? I'll finish. I'll let you go first. You go first.
Me?
Yeah, you go first.
Yeezy Day was meaty, man. See me, I saw Yeezy Day and I was like, Yeezy Day could be calm. There could be a couple of drops.
It was looking from cool. Obviously, we don't know what was going to release, but from what was supposedly going to release,
it looked okay, right? I feel like, and you guys might shoot me on this, but we'll see what Sneakers Day do because obviously you're recording this just before Sneakers Day, in between Yeezy Day and Sneakers Day. I feel like Sneakers Day were on to something last year. Yes, there weren't many drops, but there was more of something there. I felt like more of a story, more of like a.
But that's Nike.
A community. I thought, but that's the thing. Like, if I want to drops, I get drops every single other week of the year, bro. Like, it's your special day to celebrate your brand, and it will give me his restocks. What's the story behind the shoe? Why did Kanye make this and call it Vanta?
Okay,
Give me more context than just throwing me shoes. I'm not some slag for shoes.
Don't worry, guys, or especially all the people watching Adidas.
They were because they were giving us articles. Like that was the first time I've seen
but the thing is,
450 articles actually interesting to read.
I found it interesting, but I feel like I need a mixture of video format as well as written, because not everybody likes to read, some people like to listen. I feel like you got a case to both angles. And the fact that the Yeezy app started, or the confirmed app started with what's it called, what's my man's name, it was to say and Pogba talking about the Adidas boots and trainers and their history of Adidas. It seems like that was the direction they were going with. Imagine that on a Yeezy Day. You're talking about the history of the shoe, the creators are there talking about Wagwan. Interesting. I want to listen to that, but this is just,
they'd need Kanye's co-sign for that.
Yeah, and they don't have it.
Low.
That's why I don't back it. Yeezy Day K. We're not entering next year unless there's Vantas. And I'll probably have them by then somehow.
Yeah, and apparently there's a Vanta restock even coming up.
I'll have them by then.
Allegedly 19th.
I'll hold that.
Be awake, be awake, be awake.
No, but I think I prefer. Obviously, I don't know what sneakers is gonna pull up, but Yeezy Day, it was kind of a mess. But I liked the whole thing of looking for the shoe. I liked that
was
aspect.
cool.
Obviously, sneakers
I
do
felt
it as
like
well.
did too
But
much though.
nah, it wasn't that bad though.
It was like because we couldn't look. That's why. But like
It was.
fun-
I
it
didn't
was
have time.
something fine. Yeah, that's
because
weird.
I was going between obviously work and that like.
That's
constantly.
why you found
And
it.
because my work is a bit more hands on than you
Yeah.
guys, isn't it? So I found it jarring. I was waiting for you man to sort it out.
Yeah,
And I'll work
and then,
it out.
let me know what's going on, and then I'll go and find it.
I ain't got time to be scrolling through some links and clicking and allow me, man.
And it was one of those ones where if you wanted to look for, it wasn't hard to find. It was kind of common sense as to where you would find
But if you
it.
had the patience for it, you were pattern. If you
you'd
didn't have
pattern it.
patience,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
But yeah, apart from that, I liked it. I like the whole format. That I like the set out that they normally do. I like the fact that there's times.
Yeah.
And this is dropping at this time, and as the time normally gets
Yeah.
there, that's when it's a lot more organized than Sneakers Day. Because I feel like, I don't know if it's me, but I feel like Sneakers Day is a lot of Chinese whispers.
Oh, yeah,
like you
100%.
think
To an
that,
extent.
the Off Whites are dropping. Oh, I don't know if they are. I
That's
don't
not
know
down
if
to
they are.
Nike though, because Nike never put out anything that's gonna drop. They obviously when Nike go and do their thing, they drop the shoes that are coming out, which in this case is the Air Max 1 tall yellow.
Yeah.
That's coming out soon, probably Sneakers Day.
I think it's women's size in.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
And I mean the Air Force One, 0808
Yeah.
22 is
Yeah.
going to be a men's release probably or general
Yeah.
release, whatnot. They let us know that. It's then these little cook groups and pages that be like, oh yeah, restock of the something. Oh, watch out, see if they drop
Restock of the Off-White Air Jordan 1 Canary Yellows.
or Travis Scott fragments. Like, let's be serious, man. Like it's them lot that make it a thing that's difficult. With Nike, I don't think Nike do anything on purpose to make it complex.
And obviously
they just don't share information.
And when people start doing it, they start creating conspiracy, and then it's like, oh yeah, Sneakers Day is trash because
all of these things were meant to drop. But they weren't meant to drop.
Exactly.
You were just told by some page, Reseller 404, for example, that all of these things were going to drop and it didn't drop. So
yeah, sorry. Back to Yeezy Day. Chat to me.
Cooker of the year.
I cooked, but like, alright, cool. What's a good success rate?
Oh my gosh.
Because out of, like, let's say-
this boy's coming to flex.
No. Because let's say you enter for 10 raffles, yeah. Like, what's a good success rate where you feel like I cooked?
A good
not
day.
Everyone cooked.
A
but
good
I
day
must have
is 6+.
I would say a great day is 8.
A great day is 8, but a good day is 6.
Because for me, yeah, I'm thinking like out of 10, I'll say like 7 to 8. That's how I know, yeah, that I did well, but it must not have been a thing where everyone did well because I didn't get a couple. But now I got 7 from 7. I was like, why did I get everything? Who else got everything? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
hear
was
you. The
it-
fear of the unknown. Like, was it that it was a good day for me, or did everybody just get everything?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I think it's a good day for you because anytime you've raffled on Adidas, or anytime you've raffled on Confirmed, you've got the shoe.
But then wait, hold on, because every shoe you entered for, bar the foam runners, everybody else won.
Exactly. Like even I won shoes. Like those people that literally got the app on that day, and they won. And like there's like people ask me to help them go buy shoes, and they end up winning themselves. It's like
No, but
It's
when
not really-
when you're doing it more often, and today's not the only day though. When you're doing it, it's been today and it's been times in the past, and you've had exclusive access and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then you know that it's just not you. It's just not the day, if that makes
But
sense.
even that, like, fam, the exclusive access I was getting before, I feel like, why did I not get? Not like why did I not get it today, but it's like it's all media compared to the exclusive access that dropped on a Yeezy day. Like,
Yeah, I got exclusive access. My cousin got exclusive access.
Exclusive access was Statics, more.
Mauves and
Marv. It's Marv. It's not pink. It's Marv. Marv
that's what I wanna-
V2s
that's what I wanna
And
get.
wave runners.
and Wave Runners.
Got the wave runners for my boy. And then
Yeah, these lot were just helping the people. Just
helping the streets, man.
That's all I'm here.
I wasn't involved in anything on that day. I can't lie. If the Vans didn't drop, I wasn't involved, bro. Like,
That's the thing, man. I was cooking just so I can build up the points for the Vantas, and Vantas even come. So if they actually don't come this year, I guess I'm not seeing me again.
the Vantas don't come, but that's if Kanye approves the Vantas.
Yeah,
Guys,
they should. Give them
Sorry,
what
I don't know why I said. Yeah, my mind just went blank.
oh,
Yeah, chat to me about the whole Kanye thing.
Cool. So, before you get into what's on feet, guys, Kanye West, yeah, came out the day before Yeezy Day. And you know, like I said, I think I said this like 2 episodes ago. Like, Kanye is always in the news, like about 2 times a month. The beginning and maybe the end. Right now, we just hit the beginning. And the day before Yeezy Day, he was like, yeah, I'm not going to be silent on this one. I'm going to say something. So he said, yeah, long story short, Adidas have been co-signing his shoes without his approval. They've been releasing them. And it makes a bit of sense because if you notice some of the shoes, Wave Runners, for example, they were made in China. They were also made in India. So they've been using 2 separate two separate suppliers to make the shoes. So it looks like Adidas is going behind Kanye's back to make these shoes at certain suppliers and then release them to the public, innit? And he's like, why are they doing all these reruns? Yeezy Day was never even my idea. It was an Adidas thing to compete with Sneakers Day, I guess. He didn't say that explicitly.
And it's funny how it's not called Adidas Day.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? There's not an Adidas Day. It didn't exist.
It's a big
They chose a Yeezy Day. So, yeah. And if he didn't consign that, then who's making money from that?
That's what I'm curious about. Because I swear he gets 100% of the profit from Yeezy or something.
Exactly.
So
would you not say that it's probably a marketing ploy?
But I don't think so, because it didn't help. If that's the case, I personally, yeah, when I went into Yeezy Day, I went in there with a sour taste in my mouth thinking, I can't lie, yeah, the fact that Kanye doesn't co-sign this, I'm not even too interested in the day anymore, I can't lie. I was only in there to help the people out.
Kanye friends.
Not even that, man. I just feel like people violate like creators too much and they get too comfortable doing it. So somebody needs to, people just need to stop buying. If you really want to make a point, stop buying in it. Obviously, I entered for the people, I didn't enter for myself. There was nothing for me. But with me, realistically, there's only a handful of Yeezys right now in this present day that I'll say, cool, I want them. Foam runners, I'm not even a big fan, bro. I can get slides from anywhere, bro. Like, I'll get them just to get them because it's there. Slides, I've already got a pair.
But 68%.
68% of Kanye's sale, 68% of Yeezy sales make up the total Adidas online sales. Meaning Adidas go home with 32%. It is that 32% of online sales that keeps Adidas above water. Obviously, aside from what companies buy from them and aside from what they sell in store. Yeah? That is crazy.
Yeah, strictly online sales.
That is. No, but do you know how peak 68% is?
Bro,
that's
over 68%
of every 3 shoes sold
belongs to Kanye.
Belongs to Kanye.
100%.
That
no
is crazy.
No cups, no nothing.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. And even in
the mud.
I didn't even tell you guys this.
Go on.
Cool. So obviously, sometimes it's nice to look at stats in it. Me, I love numbers.
Okay.
In a certain flagship store in central London, they outsold
your favorite retail store. I'm joking.
New Balance outsold Nike by £1,000, and
The
New Balance
stock is up.
New Balance
stock is up.
And New Balance, yeah, the amount of pairs in that store, I counted on the floor was about 16 pairs versus about a Nike 40. Yeah.
Wow.
And then we have I think it was 16 to 20 pairs of Adidas trainers on the floor, about 7K difference between Nike and Adidas.
So it went New Balance, Nike, Adidas.
Yeah. So if New Balance was at 21K sales, Nike was at 20K, Adidas at 13.
Yeah, that's crazy.
New Balance
And
was sky, man.
13 and probably 6 or 7K was Yeezy.
It's tough.
In the case that it was a Yeezy, yeah.
Yeah.
But these were standard Adidas shoes.
Yeah. But if it was
If it was a Yeezy, yeah.
It's tough.
Because think about like all the Yeezy drops that happen every month. Those are significant sales. And you remember when Kanye was going on a period where he was just dropping every week, almost? Every single week he was cleaning up Adidas and Adidas were making nothing.
I feel like they must get something out of it.
Yeah, there's
They have to
definitely-
get something.
I
but
feel like
there's
Kanye
no way.
over exaggerates a bit, but
I don't think it's enough for them to brag about.
yeah.
It's not enough for them to say, yeah, we make this off Adidas, like off Yeezy. I don't think it's enough for them to come and let us know how it is. So
Going forward, Sneakers Day. What are you guys expecting?
Nothing at all.
um,
I'm not there.
Dead man or nothing.
obviously they're talking about tall yellows and whatnot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tall yellows.
Apparently the taxi. I don't know why they called it taxi. Just call it yellow toe. Or no, it's not a yellow toe, is it?
No,
It's
No, it is a yellow toe colour. Like when you
Yeah.
talk about colour scheme,
Yeah.
it's yellow toe colour. But it's what do they call it?
They're literally calling it taxis. Taxi
Yeah,
sounds
taxi.
like such an unattractive name for a shoe that looks so good.
Literally, man.
Apart from that, what are you guys thinking of the day?
I think it'll be a cool day. Obviously, I think that day's a Monday, innit?
Yeah.
So,
guys, I'm doing it. Please like, comment, and subscribe so I have motivation to do this because Monday I'm gonna be getting stupid. No, it's not stupid. I love all of your
the DMs and the questions about.
Guys, when a panda dunks drop in.
they drop every week, brother. Just tap in. Be away.
There's even been restocks like twice or three.
There was a panda drop today.
Yeah.
I saw they restocked on Yeezy as well.
They did, but they also dropped some other dunks as well. Those dunks were kind of clean though.
There were panda highs.
There were panda highs that dropped on Yeezy today. There was some other high top ones.
It was a lot of highs.
But clean ones though. The colorways are nice. But because realistically, I can't lie. If we really think about it, outside the Yeezys that we need, so for you as the Azales, if we didn't have wave runners, we'd have
Guys, Azales,
You tripled up.
I tripled up on Azales. That is crazy.
He made us enter for the shoes, and I VN'd E-Man telling him these shoes are
hey,
me.
hey.
I'm not a fan of the shoe in it. But if E-Man wants a shoe, I'm gonna help him try and enter. You see what I'm saying? This is a family. You see what I'm saying? Help each other, right? Cool. But I didn't think the shoe was nice. And I told E-Man, you're gonna get this shoe. It's not hard to get. He was like, no, it's just in case. I've entered now, and why has this guy now ended up with 3 shoes? We now have to deal with how we're gonna get rid of the other 2.
Fam, look at the issues, man.
Problems. 175 film from my account.
Gone, like that. And the thing is, I sent the screenshot to the group chat saying, "Oh, I won, by the way." And he was like, "Oh," he sent the that emoji with the eyes. I was like, maybe he lost. He said, "Oh, I want to."
And then like 10 minutes later, I sent my message. I'm seeing that he won. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't want to win,
bro. Honestly, I didn't even, not like I didn't want to win. I just wanted one person to win.
Yeah, that was it.
I just wanted someone to get it.
That was it, man.
Bolu won for bare people.
I want
Bolu won for bare people, but I
for too many
Feeding
people.
the streets, man.
that's what friends are for. Okay, cool. Moving on.
Foot.
I want to. Yeah, sorry. Moving on. Foot. Oh. Bolu, we're starting with you, bro.
That's cool.
Cool. Today I got the Stussy Converse.
Oh, you copped them?
Yeah, that's
Bro,
what.
I
Yeah.
got the high and low.
When did you cop them?
The day it dropped.
When
I
was that?
remember.
Like last week.
Last week, brother. This was like May.
Yeah, he's had it for a
ago.
while.
Days.
For good a while.
Maybe pretty probably my eyes.
But yeah, I got the Stussy Converse.
Lang.
Good shoe. This.
Yeah, the lows are
comfortable.
clean, man.
Yeah, the lows are actually really nice.
Very clean.
Yeah, that's me today.
Subway
Hear
foot. Michael.
You shut up.
Michael.
I've gotten the Jordan 1 Hyper Rails better than the Turbo Greens.
Facts. Running
Are we
shit.
doing this again?
Yeah, man. The
Are we doing
agenda,
this
the agenda
again?
reigns forever.
Are
No
we
cap.
doing this again?
5 ever.
And me,
Yeah.
obviously. I feel, guys, it's all right to wear your shoes again. You've already seen it on one episode. You're gonna see it again. You're gonna see this shoe multiple times. So don't be surprised.
See
yeah?
this shoe,
Cool.
this shoe, E-Man even doubled up.
Imagine.
And for some reason, he thinks that he doesn't want the second pair.
I do. It's a 9.5.
I'm telling you for a fact, brother, man. See that pair? Once you wear these into the ground, you'll be wishing you had that.
You know, by the time I wear these into the ground, they're gonna have been re-released 3 times over.
Fair enough. You make a point.
By the time I wear these into the ground, there's gonna have been 3 different 3 or 4 even, 4 restocks. Don't
enough.
worry, I'll be all right. If
And
anything,
if not, static.
yeah, like if anything, static in it. But yeah, I want to tell you about my week. Actually, nobody's asked me. I feel.
Sorry, man. How was your week?
No one
man?
cares.
Thank you.
No one cares. No one cares.
Thank you.
No one cares.
So
No one
guys,
cares. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares.
So guys,
No one cares.
cool. Last Saturday, I went to the Broken Planet Market.
How was that?
Why are you?
How was that? Tell us, E-Man.
How was it? How actually was it?
You know what? Yeah,
Because my cousin went as well.
is it
Yeah.
cool? You know what? Yeah, cool. How can I say this in?
A friendly way.
It wasn't bad.
That's this new friendly way.
It wasn't bad, but it's a thing of they didn't expect the amount of people that were gonna come. I don't feel like they expected it.
Fair
How
enough.
could you not?
Exactly. That's what you would
blown
think.
up so quickly, like
They literally blew up over lockdown. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, Broken Planet Market, it's basically kind of ish. Chinatown, is it not? Cactus Flea. That's it.
Market.
Cactus Flea, very similar. And
Somebody
they had
said
a
that
pop
the other
up.
day as well.
Yeah.
They were like, how can I didn't understand how so many people can shop for a Cactus Flea Planet Market knockoff. I was like, damn.
God damn me.
It's
Well,
crazy.
I like it. So, anyways, yeah, it was in a pop up in Shoreditch. I got there later. The thing is, they were supposed to start at 11 and then they opened at 1 because I think they were still getting ready and the queue was already long. So I got there at 3 and I was out. The queue was like literally around the block.
It's crazy.
And it wasn't moving because I think it was like a 3. There was 2 lines. There was a queue jump line, but the queue jump was a line. It wasn't a queue jump in, if that makes sense.
Damn.
So there was
The
a queue
jump wasn't even serious like that.
So there's a queue jump line, and then there was obviously the general line.
Coming out no behavior.
So dumb. So they chose 3 people from every line, and they made it such an experience that people were in there for time.
Is it?
And the place closed at 8, and you started at 1. So people were waiting. I think I even left I got that 3. I left around 6, and I was only halfway
In the
queue because I was like,
Oh.
actually, I have things to do today.
You didn't get
Yeah.
in.
I didn't get in,
Ah, tense.
That's crazy.
and the thing is,
They were saying that you should sign up to a Google form to get access.
yeah, and they said that send picture evidence of you being there, but I didn't take any snaps. And I was, I was with Alana, yeah, I was looking on TikTok to see who was in the back of anybody's TikTok.
You're
But
dumb.
so yeah, we didn't get in. But I guess it wasn't really a waste of my day, so I guess it kind of was, but I was already waiting for her for quite a while, so it was like,
Did you meet anybody?
I saw people that I knew, but I didn't physically meet people. Do you know you see people like, oh, I've seen you before.
Yeah.
You look very familiar.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So yeah, but apart from that, I didn't actually meet people.
Fair.
But actually, why am I lying? I met somebody off Twitter. I forgot his name.
What, Philly?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Yeah, Philly, man. Philly's a good guy still. He's 30.
Yeah, big up
That's
you if you're
cheap.
watching,
Calm,
bro.
man. Shout out Philly each and every time.
It's good to meet you,
met,
bro.
My man as well.
Cozy.
Yeah.
That's Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
person.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
His Insta is just Philly. His Twitter's too cozy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him. What a guy, man. Good
Yeah,
guy.
man.
Good guy.
He picked up the what's it called? The Clint's cargos that dropped last week.
Is
Oh,
it?
is it?
Yeah, they look clean still. Kind of wish I copped them now, but it is what it is.
Cool. Do you guys have anything else? Anything else in the news that you guys saw, or any other conjecture?
I learned something this week.
Go on.
Go on.
Let me get my trusty iPad out.
The economy is finished, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the economy is so
Economy's
finished.
dusted.
We're so finished.
Absolutely
Like,
dusted.
I wish there was a way to put it where it was nice, but
What do you mean?
We just need to put it in the bin.
You see what basically cool. The Bank of England have increased interest rates to encourage saving, yeah.
Oh gosh,
But you can't encourage saving when
money's not going up.
and people aren't spending on things they don't need to spend on. They're spending on necessities,
Yeah.
energy, food that they need for week-to-week basis. You can't encourage people to save when they're spending their month's earnings on food and savings and travel.
I said, don't eat, just save.
Do you get it?
Don't cook, just eat. Don't eat, just save.
So it's a bigger issue than the Bank of England, in my opinion. It's more of like a government thing.
It's literally.
But we
ethical.
don't have a government.
It's literally ethical.
So Boris can't make any decisions because he's not technically in power now. He's just caretaker while these lot do their votes. And we have Rishi Sunak saying that he's going to take money out at the ends and take it to other
Yeah,
places.
he said, fuck you, poor niggas.
He said, get your money up and we're going to send it to the rich guys. I'm
So
like,
y'all have the same 24 hours.
what do you mean by that, bro?
And allegedly, you don't even have 24 hours in a day anymore.
Oh yeah, I saw
The
that.
world is
I
spinning
saw that.
faster. What's that about?
You're moving faster.
What's that
man.
about?
Days are getting quicker.
Damn.
Get your funny up, know your money. Yeah, Rishi Sunak is taking the piss. What did you learn?
So I learned about the Nike React
Go on.
phone.
Chat to us.
So basically, the phone was made in 2017.
Okay, kinda fresh.
June to be precise.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
June 2017. Deep it.
No, I'm being dead serious. I thought it was made before.
No, I remember. Yeah, and they made reactive combat boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, true.
But it's like, but the obviously the aim was to combat boost in it, but they've used it on like so many different things now. So they've been using it for like basketball shoes. They've transferred it to like running shoes and like golf as well in it. But so they made it with, and I quote, a combination of thermoplastic elastomer and ethylene vinyl axate.
Okay.
Bare polymers.
Bare polymers.
yeah,
All of that.
yeah.
Say nothing.
Bare polymers, you know.
Yeah.
If you guys do, I don't know how young audience is, how old, but if you guys are doing GCSE science, you understand what we're talking about right now.
I thought it was
Was it A level?
All I remember is what was it?
I remember hearing polymers from like,
Yeah, but I was
probably
I
was,
did science. I was hearing polymers from young.
yeah.
Sorry, random, This,
Go on.
But
when I was in year 3, my mum bought me a Key Stage 3 science book.
Same.
And that made me go through it because she thought it was year 3, not Key Stage 3.
Kidding me.
That was such a fight. See that summer there,
your head,
I was joking.
that summer, your head was big. Key stage 3, you know. Do you know how advanced amongst your years that is?
Hey, bro, as soon as my dad heard about 11 plus, every book that was meant for year 7 upwards, he was buying. He said, read it when you come back from school.
11 plus.
I said,
What?
I'm not even there yet, bro.
What were some things that your parents did that actually just didn't make sense?
Bro, I was in year 5, right? Getting ready to see my sats, and my dad was like, yeah, if you read this book, I'm sure maths is maths. So if there's something in this book that you know, I'm sure it'll come up in your exam. That was it. And I was out here reading year 7 to 9 books.
I'm screaming.
Doing maths in the books, trying to make them make sense. And when they didn't make sense, my dad was like, I wasn't reading hard enough. I was like, okay.
Do you know what it is? It's like you get us to learn things like amongst our age, but the stuff our age we haven't rehearsed. So you're giving us an older mindset without the things that we actually need.
Do you get
It's
it?
crazy.
Like I understand the logic, but nah, bro. Like that's not like I remember my parents used to force me in. Like, don't get me wrong, I like reading, but the reading that I used to read,
Excessive.
Fam. Oh, at
Past
least you,
paper
at least you
questions.
wrote. Me, I can't read. I can't read. Right?
the English
I
that
cannot do it.
the English I would speak when I was younger, you would have thought, this is my son. My son is from a very good school in London. Have you heard his English?
And now man can't even type basic
Spelling Bolu as capital B, capital O, capital
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I think I was shouting at either you one time, and then my finger has always kept it as Bolu. So anytime I type Bolu, it's Bolu. Bolu, where are you? Literally every Bolu is the same.
No.
It's peak.
Hey.
What other things? Have you got anything else? Go on.
My mum told me when I was younger here, my mum told me that buses stopped running at 9.
They start running at 9.
Stop. So
Oh.
get me inside.
Yo.
So, you know when I found out it was a lie in sixth form.
Do you know how late that is?
Broski.
Mama.
You know, if I was out late, I had to call a cab because I was like, oh yeah, buses stopped running.
That's crazy.
I had no idea what a night bus was.
I wanna go home to see my brothers and sisters. Man said it got 9:05, but said, oh no.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was running around the block like on the weekend.
I was running around. Oh, damn, I couldn't get home. Nah, I hear it. Yeah, my parents used to.
Sorry, mum. I ain't making supper.
My parents did some peak stuff.
Hey.
Cool. Speaking about parents, I feel like it's the most appropriate time to get into our discussion for today.
Let's do it, man.
Cool. I had picked up this article. I found it last week or 2 weeks ago, and it's of 100-meter hurdler champion Toby Amusan. I hope I'm
Big up
saying.
Niger. No, we know.
I hope I'm saying her name right. Yeah,
But carry last, man.
yeah, Nigerian female who won 100-meter hurdles in.
Did you see her race, by the way?
Bro,
Gliding.
She was flying, bro.
Gliding.
did you see the angle where she's crazily ahead of everybody else?
She cleared the guys, man.
form is spectacular.
She actually cleared everybody with ease, bro.
I saw that and I was like, nah, this one is monumental.
You see,
Toby
with
Amusan.
that, yeah, you can just by watching it, yeah. From what I remember, like when you have a good race, when your stride length is the exact way you want it to be, yeah, and you're just gliding over, you know, yeah, it's a good race. Her stride lengths they were so consistent, like, oh goddamn.
Basically, guys, Bolu's talking from his background in athletics, where he used to run
technically,
100, 200, and what was it, 100 meter hurdles?
No, 4. I just did
Four.
4. I did 400 triple jump.
And relay, innit?
Sometimes
Relay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where Bolu's
'Cause his long
background's
legs.
coming from.
Oh, fuck off.
See, guys, we've got more layers to us than just trainers. Trust me, there's a lot behind us still.
Does this, you know?
Yeah.
Well-rounded
Going on.
individual.
Yeah, man.
But I saw a Twitter post and it was basically what's this word? A synopsis of. It's not synopsis. It's what's the phrasing? No, paraphrasing. Cool.
Right.
Paraphrasing of what she said to a reporter, and she said, "My mum would tell my dad I was going to church while I sneaked to practice. When he found out, he burnt all my training gear, and told my mum that that's the last time he wanted to see me in a stadium." Guys, how do you feel about this?
It's crazy. But at the same time, yeah, like, it's not even to rationalize it, but when you go to, like, especially Nigerian households, I can't speak for anybody else on it, but I know that my Nigerian household, church is very important. Mm-hmm. You don't choose anything over church on a Sunday. And if you're training on a Sunday, your training comes second.
Bro, the amount of guys, yeah.
The amount of ballers that
The amount of ballers that could have balled.
They could have balled.
But because of church on a Sunday and the league not fit into their schedule,
Yeah.
imagine if the games were like from even 2 to 5, they would have made it.
It obviously depending on the time that.
Of course. But most times, kickoff is 12.
Yeah.
They're still at church till 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock sometimes. Some guys are at church till 4.
So 4.
So that it's difficult for them to
Wait,
make...
So 4.
It's difficult for them to make
Sometimes
the trek from church to the match.
Yeah.
So you just completely miss it. And I feel like that's the scenario she fell in, where, although I don't know her dad's reasons per se, but I can speak from my experience where I can go play football with my friends at their clubs because I had to go to church on Sundays.
Yeah.
I had priorities. That was my priority. Church was my priority. Not saying I don't love God or whatnot, but I couldn't choose anything above.
And I feel like in an I feel like in an African household, guys, we can only speak from being African because we're all African. I'm Ghanaian and Bolu and Michael are both Nigerian. It's a thing where our households were being united in a sense that it was always only one way or no way in the terms of
facts.
it's not like, oh, dad's taking you to church. Obviously some households were able to do that, but it's dad takes you to church and then mum takes you to go and play football or vice versa. It was literally we're all going to church or that's it.
My mum supported my football dreams.
Is it?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. So I used to go so Thursdays was training day, and that was the day she also had off work, so she'd take me to training, and then one of my shout honor, he lived up the road from me, innit? So if my mum couldn't take me to the match, she dropped me off at his house, and then his dad would take us and take us back.
Makes sense.
So those were the good days, good old
Fair
days.
enough.
Football time.
But yeah, as I was saying, it was literally one way or no way. So I feel like that's what killed it for a lot. Because a lot of guys were actually really talented. And it's a thing where with football, has to... Okay, I'm talking about football, but this isn't necessarily football. With any sport, there's dedication.
Early.
Yeah, one, you've got to break in early, and two, the dedication. Obviously, there's anomalies, fair enough. But you need the training, and all of this development takes years.
Definitely.
Like plenty of guys that are playing in different sports now, they've been doing it ever since they were young. More time is their parents that have been doing it. So when your parents have been doing it and then you end up doing it, there's that like training and there's that discipline aspect to it.
And the acceptance that, okay, cool, this is what you're doing, but obviously you can still put God in your life in these places here and there.
Or even maybe not even God, any other aspect.
Yeah. It was easier to create like a schedule of this is what you're doing in the day. Obviously, I know you're an athlete and that's what you used to be and you enjoy it. So eat this way. This is the way you're gonna eat. I need to be healthy. Like there was different things. You're gonna go gym on this day to make sure you keep fit. You're gonna go training on this day and this day. this day you're resting, and I don't want you to do anything. It's a
Yeah.
full day of rest kind of thing. And I was like, obviously, as an athlete or as a child of an athlete, there's a routine that's already with the athlete.
Yeah.
They're passing down to you as their child, innit? So yeah.
See, this is why I don't understand when people say that sports players or athletes get paid too much, because the time, effort, and energy that they put in just to make it is
nuts.
way too much. Imagine you've essentially been working since like you were like 5 years old, bro. You've been working in craft since then.
Like there's this saying where when you're charging somebody for something, you're not charging them for the specific thing, you're charging them for the service.
Yeah.
So if you're buying a tracksuit for 200 or 300, it might be like, oh, this tracksuit, blah, 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 blah. How can it cost that price? One, the quality is probably amazing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you're getting a tracksuit for 300 and it's not, you need to check yourself. But
you're wrong.
in terms of
£300 tracksuit that's 50 GSM.
you are paying for the name.
That better be 450 GSM at least.
That has to be thick and, you know, I'm joking.
I'm screaming.
That tracksuit has to be thick and girthy, bruv.
Okay. This was fun while it lasted.
It's time to get off the pod, guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm done. I'm out.
Aye.
No, but to explain, E-man, GSM refers to the weight of a tracksuit. So a heavy tracksuit, that one. So a heavy tracksuit, obviously the highest GSM. So 500 GSM, that's a heavyweight tracksuit. In the winter, you don't even need a jacket. If it's cold, you're good in that 500 GSM,
You're
trust me.
Insulated.
You're good.
Thermal.
You're good.
You know what thermal is?
Trust me.
But yeah, as I was saying, you're paying for the service. You're not necessarily paying for the product. So I feel like
all the history behind them.
Exactly.
The experience that's come to the role.
All the work they've put in to get there.
the blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
What's young Steph?
Quick, so dumb.
You're tapped in. You're awake. You're
Hashtag
really awake.
hustlers don't die.
Facts, man.
Part 6. Guys, what disconnects?
Draw my Mando. It's Nando's.
Yeah,
I used to get from Fernando's. We're better. Know what you say, young. This is a bando. I'm a baby called ass like a man. Twerk it. So it does in a bando.
He said
and
that.
Mango gang. Chilling motherfuckers still chilling. Sorry.
Guys, if you don't know that this is a Young Tef Stan podcast.
Come on. But
As I was saying, first question, I wanted to ask, what disconnects do you think there are between parents and children in today's day and age?
God damn me.
Yeah, I know.
That's a layered, that's a weighted question.
If we start with like, see, my issue is that I feel like a lot of, all I can do is speak from like,
obviously.
So a lot of people from like African backgrounds are incredibly creative beings, like incredibly creative, but we have been put in a box of the safe route, which is lawyer, work in the NHS, engineer.
And the thing is, we can hear it. Is people make skits about it all the time, but you can only make joke. Like, a joke is more time. A joke is
half truth.
It's half truth.
Yeah, a joke bangs best when there's truth behind it.
Exactly.
Like,
seasoned with a bit of real pain.
Like that.
Yeah.
A real childhood tears.
That's a good one. But when they're laughing, they're low-key tears falling down. You're like, yeah, I hear it, brother.
Continue what you were saying.
But yeah, like, so because like a lot of us or a lot of our parents have boxed us in because they want the safe route, like, a lot of our first generation as well. So the sacrifice and the risk that was taken by that previous generation, they wouldn't really want to encourage us to then take another risk as well.
Obviously,
in
as
reality,
expected,
we should be risking more because
we're
for you.
Exactly, we've come to a state of stability.
Yeah,
where we can try something out of the box, and we still have a recoil of, well, if that doesn't work out, then we've got this.
Exactly.
Which is why a lot of people go down the route of getting a degree, and then go and chasing their creative feeling.
Guys, the UK is bad, but it's not that bad.
You know what? Yeah. The UK is very bad. Sorry. It is very bad vibes. My friend over there in the corner, he can
big up, friend of the show.
Come on, hey, Patreon member. Hey, sign up to the Patreon. You get the life as well.
Friend of the show, big up, Catch Kev. Go on.
We left the country, and like when we were in Spain, tell me, I'm not a morning person. Everyone knows this. I hate mornings.
I Catch Kev is the biggest morning person I have.
Biggest morning person ever. But deep, why was I awake either at the same time, or awake before him in Spain when the sun was beaming on my face and it energized me? But in this country, the sun drains my energy, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the problems is deeper than the people. The sun is different. The problems is the generational issues.
Oh, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. But, Michael, what disconnects do you think there are?
I feel like it's just a thing of like the experiences are different, isn't it? Like I feel like where they speak from a place like Bolu was saying, where they've done the journey, where they've come from A to B, and it's like now you're at B. Well, settle in it, be safe, secure that P, and make sure even though it might not be what you want to do, you're getting that 35,000 in your account every year. After tax.
Really
Controversial opinion.
Or before tax and that. Go on.
Do you think your parents are jealous of you?
I wouldn't say jealous is the word to use. I would say they wish they could have as much access.
Because they say it. Your life is so easy. I wish life was this easy.
But then I feel like that's another thing. Like their experience is different to ours in the fact that they view it from their experience.
Yeah.
We view it as, well, I've seen people in my position go further because they had certain things in place. So it's like, it depends on the viewpoint you're standing at. Like, for example, cool. Somebody standing and looking through a window, looking through one side of the window, they could see, oh, the sun hasn't risen yet. If you're standing east facing, where the sun rises from the west.
Yeah.
Somebody facing the west is like, oh, the sun's beautiful today. See what I'm saying? Like, it all depends on perspective and where you're coming from, innit? 100%. Like, I feel like with, like, again, African, because we can only speak from our experience, that sense of security is so key. And it's why a lot of our parents don't change jobs for the majority of their life. That security of being stuck in a job where you're like, yeah, every year I come back to my family and I bring home this amount. I might get a promotion here and there, but for the most part, my money is secure, no risk. That loyalty is there. Yeah, it comes like a brand loyalty to them, like a company loyalty kind of thing. Whereas us, we're growing up and we're like, I can't, like, there's stuff in the world that needs change, bro. No cap. Like, for real. I think I can be that change, but it's a risk though.
No, that's the way you're wrong. It's not I think, I am.
In fact,
I am.
Because you got to be the change you want to see at the end of the day. But it's like, I've got to sacrifice something. I've got to take a risk somewhere. So I might be in a job for a year or two. This job ain't even worth it, bro. There's something I can do more influential at another job. Gone. I've got experience. Hire me. Hired. And there for another 2 years. Do you know what? The opportunity's opened up somewhere else. I can feel like I'm more influential. I'm gonna move. Gone. Yeah. Like that's how our generation operates. Like we're very much if it's not meant for us, if it's not comfortable for us, we're gonna leave, bro. Where it's better for us. And I feel like parents don't really understand that concept because it's so foreign to them. Job hopping.
Yeah.
Parents are so used to being stable and stuck. Houses. You rarely find parents that move houses within the first 10 years of living in the place.
Yeah.
Us, if we're like, cool, we've got a couple of years under our belt in the house, we own the house, whatever.
There's an opportunity to flip it and make more peace.
Let's flip and move somewhere else, bro. Let's progress somewhere in life. Let's do something else with it. Equity on the house, you flip up, you do something, get a bit of a better place. Might move a bit out of London, but it means you can afford a better car.
Yeah.
Like you can drive into London more often. See what I'm saying? Save a bit more petrol. So there's caveats and everything, and I just feel like it's not always considered. But yeah. What do you think?
I feel like communication is what disconnects, because I feel like in this generation it's not like we don't communicate that much. I don't know why this keeps happening. I feel like it's not like we don't communicate much, but I feel like we know what we're doing and we know how the world works. Or let's say we have an idea of how the world works to an extent, but because the world is so much different to the way they had it. Yeah, it's like, why are you acting? Why are you doing this? Or why is this happening in this way? They don't understand. The difference between how they grew up in, say, the UK compared to how we're growing up in the UK. Because I can confidently tell you now, there's a guy on TikTok who does not say a word, and he's one of the biggest TikTok stars ever in the world ever. If I was to tell my parents that, yo, I'm gonna make a video, and I'm gonna need to be consistent at it, where I literally don't do anything, I just point out the obvious thing. Foreign, bro.
Foreign.
Yeah, you just want to wish your life.
Like, and it's the fact that he didn't say anything, and
I don't even know what he sounds like to this day.
He deserves to be paid more.
For real.
He's
does.
clearing millions.
He does.
But he still deserves to be paid more, and that's
Way
crazy.
And another thing, I don't feel like our parents understand the way. So don't get me wrong, social media is a massive thing, but I don't feel like our parents understand the way social media works and the
They don't
world works
understand how
right
to
now.
leverage your social capital.
Yes,
That's a major thing.
Yeah.
It's like it was never taught to them.
Yeah,
because it was never.
It
wasn't there.
Like we grew up basically with social media growing up as well.
Yeah.
Like they were already around. Like they basically
Yeah.
grew up with the internet.
Yeah.
Like Explorer.
Yeah, they grew up with the Internet Explorer, Wi-Fi, all of that. We grew up with
Firefox.
social media.
Yeah,
Social media is completely different to just the internet.
Yeah,
The internet is a search engine. YouTube is a search engine. You see social media.
social
But
media
you
is
see,
trolls.
the cycle will continue though, because now look with Web3 developing, the younger generation, like my sister right now, I feel like she's gonna grow up with Web3, and like when the time comes when Web3 is like proper around and Iman can stop hating on NFTs. Like, it's like we're gonna be that generation if you
NFTs
don't
are
make the
garbage.
changes now and like properly like not invest but at least
As Bolu
gain
said
the
last
knowledge.
episode, be the change you want to see.
For real, man. Was it last episode? Did I
was-
just say
yeah.
like 5 minutes ago?
Huh?
I thought I said like 5 minutes ago.
No, it was last episode.
What is
He
it?
said
I
last
was
episode.
spitting. Oh my days.
Should we say
See,
he
last
was
episode.
editing, so he would know.
Oh
innit?
yeah. Last episode, I was on a mad thing. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Nah, man.
Guys, go back and watch the episode. Bolu was saying a lot
I
of.
was on a mad thing. You see, that was unrehearsed.
Bolu was doing and smack.
That was deeper than rap, man. We should. I beg you, re-edit it and put the deeper than rap.
I said the pain is in essence.
What a banger.
In reality, though, it's like we, as the generation that we are now, the way to prevent the issues that we saw in the previous generation is to actually actively sit back, reflect, break it down with them, and implement the changes that we want.
And you know what the maddest part about this was, yeah? You can't make that change without racks. You actually need a sufficient amount of money to make any change in this current society.
But there's ways to make peas now.
No, there is. But I'm saying if you don't have the piece there, you can't be saying, oh, I want this change, and you don't have any financial backing or any inkling of investors that will be wanting to sponsor the change.
In terms of what?
Like, for example, cool. If you want to say, I want to make a change in my community, you've got to invest in your community financially, as well as what's it called? Actually investing in terms of education of the people. So, if, for example, if you want to chat to little kids, for example, and be like, cool, guys, these are the things you need to avoid. These are the things you need to do to improve yourselves. Give them a sort of, I don't know, like, for example, a coding class or something like that. That all costs money. Like, as much as, even though they might not be physically paying for it, it could be that you find a friend that's a coder and is willing to teach people for free. It's still a service that they're giving.
I'm
See what
50-50 on that.
Why you say that?
Because let's take, for instance, big up you. I don't know if you ever watched this, but a boy from my area, the housing boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's literally used social media to build his platform.
Yeah.
If you don't, he said the story on social media, so I can say it. Basically, he lived with his dad and his two sisters, and they didn't live in the best of accommodations. I think it was.
What, Liberty Point?
Huh? I'm talking about my
Anyway.
friend's dead dad.
Big up Quadra House in each and every time.
Yeah, big up Quajo Housing. So his dad, he was living in this place with his dad, and the place wasn't the best. I think it was council housing. Yeah, and the conditions were poor, and I feel like the conditions is what aggravated or brought about cancer, and I think it was cancer of the throat
Wow.
or lungs. I can't remember. It's either one of those two. Don't quote me, please. But yeah, it got to a point where he had been complaining to his council, and nothing was happening. And I think his dad either died at home, or the majority of his dad's illness was at home. Imagine what's killing you and or what's killing your family is the household that you call, is the place that you call home.
Yeah.
So with that, he's now, rest in peace, his father passed away, I think last year or 2 years ago. And he's now taken to social media to basically help other people and complain about the poor living conditions that people are in. That's not necessarily money.
But he's investing.
I feel like
He dedicates a lot of time to picking out these different situations and attacking them one by one, to the point where he's now received investment.
Okay, so it's not, okay. So I thought you was only talking about.
No, it's not necessarily financial. I feel like investment is your time, it's your money, it's your energy. Investment comes
fair enough.
to
Then I'll
more than
take it.
just a financial. I think I was speaking about it from the financial aspect.
Okay.
But it's more than
There's
just
more
financial.
there's, like literally, as you said, time and energy. Like I think that's one thing that our parents' generation didn't really have. Like coming back from work, you're doing a 40-hour bender. You come back, you're class, bro. You have 2 days and then you're back on it again.
And somebody hasn't brought out the meat from the freezer.
Fam, I understand why they start slapping people.
I get it, you know. I actually, you know,
Honestly.
thinking back to now, I really hear
You know
it.
what it is, yeah?
Honestly.
Finishing uni and then working, you actually deep. Like if I was my mum or my dad and I acted in a way that I would be pissed off as well.
Yeah, I hear it. I actually feel it. Like, yeah.
I'm coming back from work. My child is 15, 16 years old. I'm coming back from work. I'm going to cook for my child because I know my child needs to eat. I've asked them to do one thing. I've come there and they're sat in the same place.
Fam,
You're still in bed at 12 p.m.
Fam, I start slapping people, fam.
12 p.m. I enter the house and you're still in that room snoring.
He said, yeah.
Me too, I'll be pissed off.
Nah,
I can't lie.
Honestly, you know,
I'll be furious.
I must have come off of how many days? What, like a 12-day bender working. So worked obviously 5 days a week in the office. I had to work and do like some stuff in the house for my mum, like in like one of the other houses. Then Sunday I was doing a night shift. Not night shift, I was doing a day shift. Then the week again I worked. I think Friday my sister was asking me some dumb questions, bro. Like
Yeah.
showering.
And it's not even like I'm trying to. It's not even like I mean it at you, but right now.
Come out my face, man.
Bro, I'm like, yo, big man, hey, allow me, bro. Hey, big fam, this girl is 7 years old. Why am I calling her big man, bro?
Yeah.
She's like, big man, get out my face, bro.
That's too funny, man.
And imagine doing all of that, or you've come home and your child is online. Okay, don't get me wrong. I understand. We're young. We get it. But imagine coming home and your child is on social media, or your child is in front of the camera doing something that's so foreign to you.
They're doing. When you told them to take the meat out of the fridge.
Not the chair squeaking.
Hey.
But no, I completely I don't understand it, but I understand where it could come from.
It's a bit more rational in hindsight.
Yeah, it's a bit more rational. I feel like when you grow up, you start to deep things a lot more, and things start to make sense, and you start to empathize. With that being said, I wanted to quickly go over this. Okay, cool. I want to ask you what degrees you guys did. Yeah? Is that cool? And I want to ask you if you see yourself staying with that degree. Cool. Bolu, do you want to start?
I did civil engineers. A civil engineering degree.
Yeah.
Come on. Big up the engineers. Big up the IC gang.
But.
IC. Do I see myself in the field? You know what? If you asked me this last year, I would have said yes. But times have changed, man. It's like the issue isn't the field. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a rant.
No, cool.
Man.
The issue isn't the field. The issue is me at this stage I'm in, dedicating my time and energy to fulfilling someone else's dream.
Right.
I just don't understand why I would want to, and I don't want to. So I'm gonna have to leave eventually. But it's like, because this is what I do. This is what my main focus is. I'm gonna have to switch it. So it's like, this is what my side focus is, and my main focus is developing and building the stuff that I want to do.
Do you know what you want to do?
Yes, I know.
Would you like to elaborate? You don't have to, but would you like to elaborate?
This definitely.
Okay.
100%. This is when I say history is being made. People are making history as we speak,
Big
and
facts.
everyone actually has a choice to be on the right side. Just pick wisely.
Gosh, he's
Pick
gonna use
wisely,
this. He's gonna use this again.
It's facts, though.
It's
Think
true.
about it,
It's
though.
facts.
There's everyone has a choice. You actually have a choice. You can see people genuinely making
Tap in
waves.
and be on the right side of history.
No, but for real though, like think there are
Crazy
people
propaganda.
there are people in your community, there are people that you're friends with, like that you can see are actively they are jugging, like they are putting all their time and energy into something,
And it's working.
It's working, and it's like you can either believe in them, help them,
And support their thing.
Or you could be a hater, or you could just ignore it and just be on the wrong side of history. It's your choice.
Literally.
At the end of the day, it's actually your choice. God gave us a choice.
Literally. At the end of the day, when you see them doing up certain things, you'll be like, wow, like, it's crazy.
And I feel like
and it's not even a thing of like speaking from like a point of like gloating or whatever. It's just that when you've invested so much, it's only right that dividends come from it, innit? And at some point, those dividends will work into something on a national or international level. It's just the work that you put in. The work you put in is what you get out. If you put in crap, you'll get out crap. Unfortunately, so.
Cool. What about you, Michael?
Obviously, I did politics and economics. I just graduated. I do not see myself having a future in politics. Just because I can't lie, it's dominated by people that don't look like me. First of all.
Cool.
And if I wanted to get in that space, I'd have to have people around me that look like me first. It's easy to say be the change you want to see, but all of these guys are also double my age. A lot of people sit in that parliamentary office in certain positions are like 50 plus. They're old enough to be my young granddad. I don't want to work with them.
I feel like
Also, my
go
dad,
first.
actually.
Go on.
You see, with that though, it's like the only way the change, unless you actually go in, there's not going to be a change. The cycle will just inevitably continue until the different person comes in and
someone needs to have that change in mindset.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and
it's like,
for me personally, like a lot of these guys, like people kind of forget that politicians get paid a lot, number one, and politics is expensive, number two. So a lot of these guys are in there, and it makes sense why they're old, are guys that come and spend their career around from, oh yeah, cool, I was a COO or CEO at a company, and I've now decided to switch my focus to politics. I've now circumvented my funds, I've saved a lot, all of this kind of stuff.
Even that, in this world, it's all about who you know, not what you know.
100%.
That's true, but like, you can't spend not saying you can't in it, but spending a £30,000 a year job into going to politics is a massive risk. Bigger than what people think about.
So that's who you know. All of these lot went to school together.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So if you all went to school together, you're gonna have like-minded friends. You're gonna know certain things that other people wouldn't know. So when you have access to a different
your network's different.
Yeah,
very different.
You have access to a different place because of the way that you. Obviously, there's probably anomalies. Don't get me wrong, but there's anomalies in everything.
Of course.
But apart from that, that's the breaking point. That's the breaking point between I'm an Eton boy that has gotten into parliament versus I'm a boy from a council estate who decided to grow up and pursue politics. And even though this is a very white-led sport, I would say sport, because I don't know the right word for it.
Best word to use, to be honest.
Yeah, even though this is a white-led sport, this is something that I can see myself in or insert myself in and progress and move further. And bro, you're gonna have to rub some kneecaps. Like,
it's actually true.
Me personally, it's not really a career I see myself in.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm more business minded than I like money, guys. So
this is business.
I like rats. I like hustling. I like negotiating. That's my thing. That's actually my bag. Like when it comes to figures and stuff, I'm there in it. And I feel like my parents being accountants kind of rubbed off on me a little bit in the point that I don't want to be an accountant, but I like dealing with statistics.
It's what you've grown up seeing.
You get it? Like I see my dad doing figures all the time. Like it just makes sense. And when you see a figure and a sum work out to what it's meant to be, the feeling of accomplishment is different. But
don't get me started.
But accountancy isn't my bag like that. I would rather do like business sort of stuff. So I would say like in terms of going forward, obviously I would like to be able to mix my love for business and economics with my love for footwear.
Yeah.
That's the ideal end point, innit? Where it takes me, I don't know. If it ends up being the Stockroom becomes a brand or something, then I'm gonna go that way, then cool. The Stockroom's a brand anyway, but I mean like in terms of like being like a retailer or something. Like I couldn't tell you where we're going right now. Like we're just doing what we can right now, innit? And seeing where things go. But it's just gonna be interesting to see how things go in the future. But I know in the back of my mind that this, in terms of content that we do and what we put out for the people, is something I want to do for as long as I can.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, something's gonna have to go on the back burner soon. Obviously, where we are here, we're not getting paid to do this. We just sit down and chat to you guys and talk our things, innit? But at some point, it'll pay. And when it starts outweighing my job, And of course, the priorities will shift over. You see what I'm saying?
Everybody good job breakfast.
Shayo.
The thing with me, it's
Go
like
on.
I'm very much like, if you man do it first, I'll do it. Like, and I've said to them, like, if they're like, I was like, yo, like, I must have tweeted something. I was like, oh, like when we move into like Dubai or something, like, it's just, like, 'cause if you do it, I'll back it. You know, the only thing tethering me to this country is this thing
mandem.
right here. This thing, no, not even the man. This thing right here.
Yeah.
Once I figure out a way to do it and be in another
Man said
country,
outsource.
I'm be here. I can come back and then go again.
Man said robot body. Just
Broski.
projector.
Clones are real. Cool. For me, I graduated in biological and chemical sciences.
Cheers.
Chai.
Crazy. And yeah, where I'm at right now, do not see myself staying here or staying there. I mean, oh, that's scary. I do not see myself staying there, but that's a means to fund what I want to do.
Yeah, man.
And inevitably, what I want to do is in the footwear scene.
Yeah,
That is why the Stockroom is here. So guys, if you didn't know, the Stockroom, for the viewers and the watchers and the listeners, the Stockroom is basically a footwear platform where I have come up with a plan and / an idea, because I've seen it happen elsewhere. I've seen the footwear scene be big in America or in a China or different parts of the world, and I feel like everyone wasn't recognized in the UK like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the UK is big
There's
in terms of footwear.
There's a lot of depth in the UK.
There's a lot of depth, and there's a lot of guys who know their stuff.
A lot of personality.
Serious.
I just want to be one of the people to showcase it. I want to be one of the people to bring about the knowing of the UK to the world. Like one of the things that I would love to see is, as we start to evolve and as we start to grow, there be more reselling stores. I want to see more reselling stores. Right now, off the top of my head, I can count about 6 or 5.
5, 6, yeah.
Exactly, and that's in London alone. Obviously,
but then you say you want to see more reselling stores. What's the purpose of that?
Because I just want to see.
Once you see there's more, that's when you know that the industry is growing.
Yeah,
I see.
Because
Especially
the more
sustain as well.
exactly, the more stores you see, the more people. Everybody has a unique selling point. A unique selling point of somebody might be a store that sells old retro shoes, or a shoe that sells smaller shoes. So in that
Like
way,
SB Dunk type stuff.
exactly, that way stores start to grow and people start to find different aspects. And eventually, somebody might not be into shoes, but they'll see a store that, oh yeah, this store only sells older stuff, and they start investing in that store, and they say that store starts doing YouTube or different type of stuff. That's how people start growing into the genre, into where we are today.
Because this is the thing, like when we deal with trainers are a niche.
Yeah.
And
I didn't deep how much of a niche it was.
It's like, I think I deeped it when I started doing YouTube. Like I deeped it, like,
yeah.
we're really a niche to the point where I see guys, like I see one of my young G's start YouTube. He's hit 1,000 subscribers. What he does is like every day in the live kind of content, like that kind of stuff.
Everybody does that.
And people, they're not gonna lie, it's a formula that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
But me personally, that's not what I want to do. So I don't care that I haven't reached that level just yet. But I know that what I'm building and what we're building as a collective is something that's more for what we want to do. It's not just something for the views. It's not just something for the followers. It's something for what we want to do, and it's a niche. But at the same time, the niche grows, and when the niche grows to a point where it's something bigger, people like us will be called upon to uphold parts of the niche. So that's where we're trying to position ourselves in. Like whether it be us presenting something, whether it be us unveiling something.
Guys, we have so many different ideas to try and push this forward.
The skills are there. Obviously, you see us talk every week, and you see us comport ourselves quite well. If you go to our various platforms, you see we do different things as well.
It's only me that chats brazy. I'm so sorry.
Is it? Nah, Bolly's worse.
Like I am.
You know, it's funny. I was speaking to the other guys the other day, yeah, and one of them was like, "Do you work in PR, fam?" But no, like honestly, guys, like we are building something that we want to see in it. I can say that I have a relationship with certain people in the trainer community that I really appreciate just because I've met them through a lot of shoes. And it's like, how crazy is it that we've become friends off what we were on our feet? Something that my dad just like isn't same way my dad treats a phone. My dad's like, isn't a phone just a call and text? Some people say, aren't trainers just to wear and go?
It's crazy because I think the first time I resold I had Travis Lowe's, that shoe. The first time I resold that shoe, I think I was like, My mum was like, oh, how much was retail? I think it's like 125. I can't remember. Or something. And she's like, oh, how much are you selling it for? I was like, 650. She's like, 650? So you trying to tell me people will pay 650 for the shoe? And I said, yeah, happily.
Yeah.
It was so foreign to them because that's not something, they just see shoes as people wearing it.
Exactly.
But they don't know.
They don't know the value that's there.
don't
When I told my dad, obviously, I had to sell my child's fragrance, pay rent. When I told my dad how much I sold it for, he was like, next time you get some deal like that, tell me to invest.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'll even send you the money.
I was like, bro, you don't know, there's a deal next month. I'll get you a bit of extra cash. He was like, no. I know it's not every time the deal like that comes. Next time you get a deal like that, tell me.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's crazy. Like, I didn't even resell like that. Like, I resell once in a blue moon. Like, I feel like us guys, we don't consciously resell too often. It's just not our thing. We usually buy to keep.
Yeah.
It'll be when things come up or when we get
some people
doubles.
buy 7 pairs.
Yeah, but I was feeding the street.
You do it for the people, man.
I have to now flip 6 pairs of shoes, bro.
It's crazy.
6 pairs of bricks.
It's crazy, man. Like,
am I selling
it's even
that
it's a
got
thing
too much
where
brick, bro?
It's even a thing where we were speaking yesterday.
OS, if you're watching, close your eyes.
It's a thing where Bolu was like, I want to sell these pairs, but I can't lie. I don't mind even taking a loss just to make sure that I retain the majority of my P's.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know what? I hear it at this point because like, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Honestly. So, yeah, man. Game is the interesting.
Going back to, I love the tangent that we went on, by the way. But going back to the questions I have, do you feel like it's appropriate? We've spoken about this, but do you feel like it's appropriate to have a plan B?
Always.
Yes, but I read something like once you start thinking of plan B, you've given up on your plan A. But at the same time, that I feel like that's whoever made that quote was coming up from a place of privilege.
Yeah.
End of the day, from the ends, bro.
Sounds like an entertainment.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're from the ends, bro. Like,
bro,
it's
anything.
Always have a plan B.
Not even. Do
regardless.
you get it? Like, not even to say like we're not gonna do great or anything, but when you come from ends, you've always got to have some form of backup, bro. Like, even if you think like it's a temporary backup, like, okay, cool. If this doesn't work out, I'll do this temporarily. I've got my job here. I can do freelance. For example, you could consult on engineering projects, freelance, or project management, potentially in the future. You see what I'm saying?
But do you know what the funniest thing is?
That's the aim, though, in the future.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? You don't warm up to a situation before you're put in it. I say this to say, I've always had this notion. This is a mad tangent, but I've always had this notion. You know when people say, "Oh yeah, I don't want to get pregnant now because I don't think I can afford a baby." I don't think having a child is something that you necessarily afford. I feel like it's something that happens and you learn to go with it as it happens. I don't feel like people consciously go, cool, I'm 18 or I'm 19, I'm 20 and I'm having a youth, I can afford having a youth now. I feel like it's a thing of, it happens and then you start to adjust to it. So I feel like in life, certain things, obviously you know when something's out of your depth, but in life, certain things happen, and then you learn to make do, and along the way, stuff just starts to line and make sense, and you start to compromise. That's another thing, compromise.
Yeah,
you might be thinking, cool. I was working when I was in college. I was working in JD. Saturday and Sunday in Kingston, and I went to uni Monday to Friday. I went to college Monday to Friday. 7 days of the week I was in Kingston. Do you think I would have wanted that? Like, and I was doing that for over a year.
Yeah.
So I was literally compromising my Saturday and Sunday, my free time,
to link with your friends and whatnot.
Yeah, to go to work. And Monday to Friday I was there. I would leave the house at 8 o'clock and get back home around 11 to wake back up at 6, 7 to leave the house at 8. And I was doing that 7 days a week, bro.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, when you like use the example of a child, like, it's very interesting because I feel like anything you give birth to mentally is your child, and you nurture it and bring it up. 100%. So it's not even a thing of just necessarily like a 9-month-old child or whatever, because when that child becomes a blossoming, beautiful child, and they're helping you
bouncing baby boy, sorry.
And they're helping you do things. You love them to bits. They're like that's your code D. Like when you're giving birth to all of these little missions and plans of yours, and they come into fruition, and you're seeing them pay dividends, you'll be smiling your teeth, bro. You'll be shining teeth, saying, "Wow, like, I'm so glad I invested in this. I'm so glad I had this child." You see what I'm saying?
So on top of that, though, not like as you talk about paying dividends, not every dividends is paid financially.
Very true.
Some things are literally just to brighten up your days.
Literally,
Like,
sometimes it's just making that one connection in the day.
fam.
That saying somebody, oh bro, your fit's nice. Hey bro, do you know what? Yeah, I appreciate that. I do this and this. Let me link you with these people. All of a sudden now you're in a room with some people that you have no business being in the room with.
Guys, when I
real.
tell you in this
Real life,
world,
man.
it's what you know, not who you know.
Bro.
We've seen it with our own two eyes.
Bro.
You see it on social media every day.
Bro.
Time, man.
Cool. Do you guys feel like your parents believe in what you're doing?
Yeah. Now more so than before.
Yeah, I feel like now that the thing is, my mum only really believes in the stuff I do when she sees like
You making
the
an effort.
dedication in my eyes in it. Once you see and you hear the conviction, I say, I'm not giving up on this. Like I'm in it forever.
Yeah.
Like regardless, this is working. Like no matter what happens, no matter what you say, what you do, this is gonna happen. So
Guys, push it to the limit.
Because we're in it to win it.
To win it. Oh yeah. Like
This is who I am. I'm here with what my heart says.
Literally. Nah. You're done, man.
I don't know, man. You know, High School Musical.
Don't kill me.
I'm gonna show my ass on the camera now.
Hey.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do
Nah,
that.
man. Even the other day, like my mom was like to me, when was the last time you dropped a YouTube video? I was like, it's been like a month. She's like, when's the next one dropping? And I'm like yesterday, I was like, because I was meant to go out to the event yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm going to a work event. She was like, work event? Is it work or content work? So she understands, and like my dad even understands there's a divide between the content side of things and the work side of things. But I view it as work because it makes me accountable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't view it as, like, don't get me wrong.
Like saying the word work.
It makes me have to do something.
Yeah.
Every day I wake up and edit. I edit something every single day.
What you editing? I'm editing work. Like,
Do you get it? So I make sure I'm doing something every single day. If it's editing content, if it's editing to make a TikTok, I'm doing something. I always make sure I leave a day with some content or some form of something edited outside of my work day.
I remember my cousin's dad called me from Ghana. Bro, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, bruv. And he called me. He was like, how are you? And I'm good. He's like, your dad just showed me a YouTube video. I was like, okay. I was like, oh my gosh, it's really good. Blah, 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 blah. I can tell that you love what you're doing. Blah, 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 blah. He just started rapping to me on the phone.
Can you imagine?
And I'm not gonna lie, it made me feel good.
No, it makes you feel great, bro.
When someone like cool, when your people say, "Oh yeah, you're saying what you're doing,"
Like, yeah,
You're like, love, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
See when family come to you,
I appreciate
you. See
you.
when someone who doesn't actually care about training,
bro,
comes and taps in.
Oh,
my
man,
god, I'm gonna
that
cry.
feeling is different, bro.
Oh, god damn,
It's different.
And just
It's
believe these
different.
guys wanted to do Shayo. I mean, Igbo. These guys wanted to do Shayo before the pod.
Yeah,
You guys would have started balling.
You're not a serious guy, man.
Like when I went to the Adidas event, and I was talking to people, shout out Sunny and like all them, and now I was showing them my page, and then like I gave my phone. I was like, oh yeah, like just take pictures in it with shoes. Like,
Because it's you don't think anything of it.
This is what I do, innit?
Crazy,
Like, second nature type stuff.
Yeah, like ain't nothing crazy. These man, why is my man passing my phone to other people saying, look at this guy's pictures? Like it's cold. Like it's like it warms my heart. That cool. Like the people who don't know me, they still like they celebrate the stuff that I'm doing. And it's like I can just imagine that's how like King of Trainers felt when he had his his.
We went to the pop-up guys.
We went to King of Trainers
Friends and family launch.
The LSA event.
Wait,
LSA.
this guy's so dumb. Continue. This guy's so dumb.
Sorry, what's the shoe called again?
Elise
Tanker.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Good day.
Based on the
tennis
Boris Becker tennis.
Yeah.
Tennis shoes.
Good shoe.
Yeah, man.
Good shoe. Good story.
Big up King of Trainers
Big
each
up
and every
King of
time,
Trainers,
man. He's 230.
A big inspiration to the mandem.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, like from there you can just see like if I was in his shoes, I'd feel like just ecstatic with like just the amount of people that I don't actually know about coming to me and say, yeah, like I support your thing, shout out to you, like even buying like the merch and like, even the Offspring rollout as well.
Yeah.
Like that was a good one.
That
It's
was
nice
who
to see.
you know.
Yeah.
That was a good
Yeah.
one. Great.
See when people like that support you, like it's like a thing where I know, like when you sit there, you're like, I know I'm a veteran in the game, but you see stuff like that cements what I already know.
Yeah.
It gives me that assurance that guys really respect my thing to the point where they've popped up. they're like, oh bro, can I get a picture of you? Like I haven't seen you before.
yeah.
Like all of these things are like accomplishments that he can then be like, I've done this in my life. On the turnaround, he's sitting down with his book open, with all of these album pictures, and he's looking through and he's like, wow, like thank God I've accomplished all of this in my life, kind of thing. It's a really nice moment. Like that moments like that are full circle moments from when you've joined communities like that, you've been a member, you've gone to being like an OG sort of thing, and now you're being respected to the point where you've dropped a shoe with a brand that's not hype. It's not, because at least isn't hype. Let's be very honest.
Yeah.
Man.
But these guys are still saying, no, we're gonna help you sell it.
Yeah.
Let's take some pairs off your hands.
Yeah.
So you know, it was real. Like he didn't do it for hype. Like not just like a Nike Air Force collab. Like this was something that was deeply connected to.
Yeah.
Like you can tell.
Yeah, man.
So like, and even like with getting to that level, it's all about consistency, innit? Like, because deep, I see him. He posts like every day on his page.
Every day, every other day, he's posting,
like,
unboxing something, releasing a video, launching a shop. The shops are open consistently. Retro store has a permanent residency now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cold.
The Green Machine is permanent as well.
Cold.
That's 2 stores on Shoreditch High Street that are permanent.
Averex as well now.
Averex now is open. He obviously helped open the store. Like, when you open stores in certain places, they are big racks to open and they're also bigger racks to maintain. The fact you have it permanent means you're making money consistently and you have to respect it. So, yeah, man.
But yeah, guys, this is definitely a part 1. It's actually 9:00. This is definitely a part 1.
No, I wouldn't say a part 1. I feel like it's a one that we revisit in the future. I feel like we've come to.
Yeah, we'll definitely revisit.
We'll
tap in again.
And I was just deep. I didn't even finish the facts, what I learned, but we'll do it again next week. I'll come with.
Oh, you didn't finish it?
No, I'll come with a proper document.
Okay, cool.
Let's get some new facts next week.
Yeah, I got you.
Cool. Guys, sorry, we've literally rambled on. And it's time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good convo.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching, for listening, for paying attention, for being here.
Yeah, man. Thank you
for Catch Kev in the studio.
Shout out to Catch Kev, man.
Shout out Catch Kev.
Live guest in the dunya. Come on.
But yeah, guys, thank you very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, please comment down below. Comment what you enjoyed.
And guys, also feel free to let us know like your experiences in the comments as well. The question we asked, feel free to flip back to later on or earlier on in the video and let us know your thoughts on certain things. Like, what were some things that your parents did where you thought, nah, you're doing too much, man? Like, let us know, because we want to chat to you as much as you want to hear us speak. See what I'm saying?
Please, there must be someone out there whose mum lied to them as well and told them that buses stopped running.
No, that was just you.
That was just you, brother.
Please, whoever's out there, don't be shy. Please, I'm on my knees.
You don't know, I was on the bus at 10 p.m. with my mum coming back from church rehearsals.
Bro,
that's a real thing, bro.
There was one time, we did a late shift at church, like driving, and I feel like you see them times when you're like driving back, and like you're half asleep in it.
But you're seeing buses in the peripheral.
I said, wallahi, I saw a bus.
Like, I see you in the check.
Wallahi, that was a bus.
Bolu, you're dreaming.
Hey, I swear down that was a bus, you know.
That's
if I could
quality,
spin
man.
this coupe, like, if I knew what I was doing, I was spin the coupe.
That's so
bro.
quality.
Like, I swear that was a bus. But
yeah, guys.
Neither here nor there.
Hey,
man. Guys, thank you very much. Somebody take the promo. Just do it.
Guys, make sure you obviously lock in with the Stockroom.
There you go. Oh, ad-lib time. I'm ready.
Come on. Alright, guys, you ready, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Socials run. You see what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Obviously, follow the Stockroom pod on the gram.
Follow that.
The Stockroom UK on Twitter.
UK, but we're international. Just
you know what I'm saying? The Stockroom UK on, what is it, TikTok?
Ticking and
Make sure you're following. Guys, on Instagram, we always post our fit pics from the video. So if you want to see the full fit in action, just,
tap in.
Tap in, bro. The Stockroom pod on the gram. You see what I'm saying?
The drip. In fact, even hashtag the Stockroom. Show your drip. Show yours.
You see what I'm saying? When you're posting on Instagram and you're posting those fit pics, hashtag the Stockroom. Let us know. Who knows? You might get a repost on the account. See what I'm saying? The Stockroom community. Tap in, man.
If you're size 7, you definitely will.
Okay, guys.
And no. wait, we're not done yet. We're not done. And obviously, guys, as you know, when drops come, we try and give you early looks in it. We tap in with people all around the country, bring you pictures from them.
They are.
So of course, tap in with the Stockroom on Twitter.
Tap in.
Have a look at what we're putting out on Twitter. Have a look at it on Insta. The videos on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Tap in, man. Enjoy the whole show. The whole experience. You see what I'm saying? Because this is not one-dimensional. This is what?
Oh, we are
4D, 5D, 5G.
4DX.
You see what I'm saying? We're outside. Watch this in your Tesla if you got it.
We're
See what I'm
tapping
saying?
into every single one of your sensory
Come
nervous
on,
systems.
man. If you're listening to
We're
an
there.
audio, Spotify,
My man
Spotify,
said
podcast,
sensory
Podding.
nervous
what?
system.
Streaming.
Listen.
With they are.
get them streaming numbers up, man.
Come on, man. Tap
Come
into the
on.
kids. Yeah, man.
Alright,
They
cool,
are each and every
guys.
time, man. God
Love.
bless
Yeah,
you.
you can look at now, you man.
God bless.
Amen.
Love you all. Goodbye.
Amen,
God.
man.